a NorCal thing. How we like this? We tip bottles for the homies that can't be here with us.
How exactly did you get into dancing?
Well, is that like a question for us, like how did I started dancing period as a person, or how like I started far as like the career path that started me trying to actually do it as a career?
So in person first, but then after in person, how did you start taking it more serious? But how did you get into it in the first place where you're like, I just like to dance as a kid?
Michael Jackson, James Brown, Usher, Omarion, well, B2K for sure, but Omarion for sure.
Well, like just watching them on TV?
Yeah, like I got influenced by like the music my mom played in our house, like all the old school stuff. Like my mom's 60. My mom was 68 now, so my mom an OG. So it's like she been playing stuff, and she from New Orleans, so she played OG stuff. Like when I was young, she was playing Michael. She was playing Teddy Pendergrass. She was playing James Brown. She was playing The Temptations. She was playing these old school bands that like African American bands that we got influenced by it. And then my era came up like just listening to a lot of Chris Brown, like a lot of like Omarion, a lot of like all them type of eras. So I was seeing a lot of dancing coming from that, and it made it. When I seen it, I thought it was just amazing. So I just knew as a kid I wanted to try it too. So I ended up just like one day, just as a kid, just trying to do something, and then naturally, I just had rhythm. More rhythm than my actually brothers and sisters, so they just took it and ran with it at the time. But I was naturally just doing shit in the house though. I was beating on pots and pans and shit. I was like just jumping off shit, like thinking I'm a wrestler. Like I was doing normal kid shit, like on some Bay Area shit, just normal kid shit. You feel me? And I'm from Richmond, so that shit was normal. Like, I was a little nigga drinking hot sauce out of the cabinet at fucking 5 years old, like on some stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that. And then, far as like me taking it serious as a career, I started taking it serious like about 4 years ago. And when I started actually taking it serious is. Once, I ain't gonna lie, my daughter is 4. So once I had my kid, it was just on some like, man,
damn, I didn't even know you had a daughter.
Yeah, I got a daughter. She's 4.
How old were you when you had her?
Huh?
How old were you when you had her?
Well, like about like 23. Yeah, like around there, like 22, 23 years old. So when I had her, it was like. I was still living in that lifetime, or that prime time in life where it was like, I'm gonna have fun and shit like that. But when I got to when my daughter came, it was just like, what the hell I'm gonna do? So I was regular dancers you see, like on Bart and stuff like that, and like just in the atmosphere. And when I had my daughter, I was still in that realm to the point it was like, okay, what am I gonna do? And then I was going from job to job, like I was still working jobs and stuff at the same time to keep up, because if you're a beginner dancer or a beginner turfer, or you in a space where being a turfer period in this retrospect, if you don't really have like shock value to what you got going on, it's kind of hard to kind of like keep up with this turf shit on some financial shit.
Can you explain what you mean by shock value too?
Just people knowing your name, people that the most important people that know your name, people to see your greatness, your talent, people that want to book you, they want to see you on stages, they want to put you in those positions to win, or see you in that light because you put that work into to even show that you can handle it. So when you have that consistency of doing those things, people want to see you more. and then it creates your following, it creates your traffic, and then now you got shock value to your name, basically. But yeah, I started doing automatically just from that point. I was just living in that point until like damn near it got to the point where I was in a tough depression at the time, and I was trying to fight out of it, and still dealing with the getting the right type of ownership, or trying to get the background ownership for my daughter, between me and her mom. So it was a lot of stuff going on in the retrospect to make me go in a deep depression that led me feel like I had to like fight out of it by doing something I love. So I ended up just taking it like dead serious. Like I started looking at it like, man, I got to do this shit or die trying, because every other job I take, it failed. Every other thing I touch when it comes down to jobs or anything like that, I couldn't succeed. So I was like, well, shit, I'm not finna go back to college. I'm finna just figure this shit out. And then that's why I took it to the streets, and I just was on some like, I took the Lil Wayne effect. I took I can honestly say I took the Famous Dex effect, where you consistently drop everything like every day. I was doing videos so much where I just was like, fuck it, and I just was dropping like videos every single day, 2 times a day.
Instagram or what?
I was posting them on Instagram, YouTube, like Twitter, Facebook, anything. Like I was posting them anything. The only thing I didn't post it on at the time where I should have is TikTok. That's the only thing I leave out. I had started doing. I would start actually posting my stuff on TikTok, like I say like 2 years ago, like just consistently trying to. But everything else, I was posting that shit like every day. I was working every day. I asked you guys teasy, like I was doing that shit so much that it became like a drug to me. Like I was just constantly working, constantly, because now I feel like I had something to fight for. And I just was like, fuck it, like, that's all I got. So I just kept at it for as long as I can, and kept my mind on it. And then eventually it just sparked up.
Yeah, and so just starting a YouTube page and Instagram page, because you had to pretty much start it from scratch and just upload content. Was that effective, just consistently uploading content, or did you have to do something specific to really like get it going?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have no strategy, bro. I was just also like, man, I'm posting this. like it got to the point where it was just like, I'm all right. I'm gonna post a video in the morning, and then I'm gonna post a video for later. Like it was like that. Like I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make 2 videos. I was doing like 6, 7 videos a day. I was switching clothes, making videos. That's how dedicated I was. I was doing that shit like it. And I'll fuck around and do that shit for 3 days straight. And for different songs and different artists and all type of shit. And motherfuckers that think that I've been outside for weeks, but I'll be in the house just posting videos, like chilling. Cause I didn't went and strategize my way to have so many videos. I'd just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna post this one today. So I do like, if I get to the cameraman, I do a video for the morning, like the morning vibe, and then I do a video for like, the popping time where it's like everybody, you feel me, on some like I'm turned up. I do it for that time and then keep it, circled like that. And then the more I was doing it like that, the more people just kept seeing it and kept seeing me. And I thought people were gonna get tired of me, but they didn't. So